looking? Hey, okay. Looking straight at you. Huh? Oh, okay. Not well with myself. Looking, you know, trying to find something inside myself, but just, you know, not well if I'm not, you know, doing something. Oh, I am not the only one. Yeah. Chop. It's like, give me sugar water, you know? Just give me sugar water or something. It's not even I like working with my hands. I hate working with my hands. It's abhorrible. My father worked with his hands. That's who. There's a song in there. I like to sleep or watch. I'd watch what you were doing. Oh, I almost cut my finger off there. Like if it were on TV. I don't have a TV, so, okay, so like if it were on my computer, just because it would be something, you know, something to do. And hey, just because I brought up my father earlier doesn't mean I'm going to divulge or something. That was just an example. Oh, is it good? Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so good. Okay. And then what? Sit and wait. Or cry? Or hey, whatever. Hey, how did you get here?
It's good to see you too.
No, okay, no. How did you get here?
It's by way of I-79er, roundabout there. Up, it was up, and then went in and out and down, through and over, and then out again. It was dark. It took a lefter.
You're being really weird.
The weather was,
Don't talk about the weather.
What's the best thing to talk about? It's always changing. Hey, you can poo-poo it all you want, but it's an external change. It's important to talk about the weather. It is not small talk. It is, in fact, big talk. It is the biggest talk we got.
If you don't tell me how you got here.
The weather greatly influenced how I got here.
No, if you don't tell me how you got here, then I'll have no way of knowing. Like, if it was the best route, because some routes are longer, they're scenic, that's why I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me because you could be of use to me. And perhaps others. You could be useful. You could help me and your fellow brothers, sisters.
Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah.
The thing is, I could tell you how I got here, but it wouldn't matter. You know, we can never meet. You know, it's infinite halves. It's like a reciprocal. It's the reciprocal. Jesus Christ.
What are you saying?
And never meeting. We can never meet. We can never meet. I can't. I don't know how to meet you.
What are you doing? Are you trying to kiss me?
Were you trying to kiss her?
What? No. It is love, but it's also reciprocal halves. We can never meet. We can never meet.
You getting sweet on me?
Are you getting sweet on her?
No, that is not. What I am saying is that we can never meet. Not that I wouldn't want to kiss you. I certainly would.
That's what I thought. You're just trying to kiss me.
I was just trying to get here.
You are the bring us some piggy pudding. Now bring us some piggy pudding. Now bring us some piggy pudding. And bring it right now. Now bring us some piggy pudding. Now bring us some piggy pudding. Now bring us some piggy pudding. And bring it right now. Now bring us some piggy pudding. Now bring us some piggy pudding. Now bring us some piggy pudding. And bring it right now. Now bring us some piggy pudding. Now bring us some piggy pudding. Now bring us some piggy pudding. Bring it right
What seems to be the problem?
What brought you in here today?
Oh, I'm not the one in charge. I stand next to the one in charge.
Are you having problems?
Does it hurt when I do
No,
this?
you're not going to see anyone else today, just me.
Alrighty, let's have a look.
I'm gonna take a look-see.
Mind if I take a look-see?
Just checking to see if you have pubic hair.
I'm feeling for nodes, nodules, bumps.
Protrusions.
Oh, excuse me.
Stick out your tongue, squeeze your fist.
Put your hand over your head.
Lie down.
Make a silly face. That's just for me. I'm fun.
And release.
Put your hand over your head.
Open your legs.
Hold your breath.
Shut your eyes.
What's the weather like out there?
You get caught in the weather on the way out here?
What's
the weather like? It's big talk.
Doing anything for Rosh Hashanah.
Are you single? Sweet.
Oh, kids, I know all about it. My youngest is 4.
Bend over.
Stand up.
Turn over. Lord, the curve of your back is spectacular. What are you, a model?
No, you're a
Dancer!
Who said that? Did I say that?
Did I say that? Did I say that? Did I say that?
Oh, I didn't. No, I think I did.
Who said that?
I said it! Tipping dizzier.
Can't keep anything down.
Hurts for no reason. The human body is so funky.
Locally.
On a scale from 1 to 10.
On a scale from 1 to 10.
On a scale from 1 to... On a scale from 1 to...
It's like a
scale.
scale.
Number...
17er.
You have any history of death in your family?
Do you have any history of...
No, I'm just gonna take a quick peek inside.
Barely just a peek.
No, I want to look inside
I'm
of
just
you.
gonna get inside you.
Just a peeky weeky.
You've got to widen the opening for me to get in. I'm sliding this in.
I'm not gonna force it so much, but all of this does have to go inside you. Okay, take a deep... I'm gonna send you to a specialist.
I'm writing you something.
It's not getting worse. It may feel like it is, but I want you to return to me later so I can hurt you and get better.
No, you have to see someone who knows more. I don't know anything about the heart at all.
There's no easy way for me to tell you this.
I'm afraid we're to stand still.
Hey, but before I let you go, could I hold on to your panties? You just have this smell.
And so it's your first intake, and there are questions we are required to ask everyone. This is not special. You're not special.
Oh, okay.
I need you to sign here before I ask any questions.
Okay. So how often would you say you feel this way?
So how often would you say you feel this way? A, always. B, often. C, not often. D, only when
I
asked.
feel this way often. And when you ask.
Okay.
Can we just...
Who said this? Did I say this?
No, I said it.
Would you like some water?
Yeah. Thanks. So when did you begin feeling this way? When did you begin feeling this way? A, less than a week. B, more than a week, less than a month. C, more than a month, month, less than 6 months. D, more than 6 months, but less than a year. E,
More than a month, less than 6 months. Have you heard A, any voices that are disassociated? B, voices telling you to do harm to yourself or others? C, saying things that you don't remember that others tell you said? D, all of the above. E, A, and D, but not C. F, B, and C, but not A. G, A, and C, but not B. H, not the above.
I have trouble urinating.
Is there another way we can do this?
This came out of my stool.
Oh my
Oh my God! I'm bleeding too from my stool.
Please don't make me tell anyone else that. Please don't make me go see someone else.
I haven't been able to sleep either. And I've got these rashes. See this? And it keeps itching. And I keep bleeding. And my stomach is talking 24/7. It won't shut up. Do you have any history of...
My mother has breast cancer.
Ow!
Her mother has breast cancer. Her sister has breast cancer.
Yeah, well, my dog has breast cancer and my neighbor has breast cancer.
My best friend has ovarian cancer. Her sister has ovarian cancer. Her mother has ovarian cancer. Her mother's cats all have ovarian cancer. The Pope had colon cancer, but he prayed it away. Jesus was like his doctor.
What is that? My dog has a brain tumor. I think I have a brain tumor.
Okay. I also have a very dry mouth, and I haven't been sexually attracted to anyone since my husband left.
Do you have children?
No, but I like them though.
I'm going to give something to soften your stools. I can see the strain in your neck muscles. They're jumping like crazy.
No, I already said my blood in my stool. My stool is already very soft. It's beyond soft. Super soft.
Super soft.
Is it super soft?
Super soft.
Super soft. Super soft. You might consider some lifestyle alternatives.
Alternatives? What? Like euthanasia?
No, I was thinking more like paying attention to what you eat, recognizing what that does to your body.
Start by eliminating everything and go from there.
Gotta cut out cans. Anything can. Canned meats, canned fruits. Dust. Anything dusted. Chalk? Chalk. You don't want to eat chalk.
When avoid Teflon, don't scrape the bottoms of pans with metal like an idiot. That definitely kills you. Stay away from other people's waste. Don't eat it. Don't eat their waste. It's no good. What else?
I don't think I have time for any of that into my schedule.
I'll be honest. If I get better, what happens? What'll I be then? I have to keep that up. I'll be so good, so well, that the second I get bad, I'll feel it even more. So why would I want to be good? It's like working out. If I get muscles, isn't that all just going to turn to fat?
That's not what happens. Is that what you believe? Is that what you think happens? Because that's not true. Did someone tell you that? Was it someone I know? Wait, did I tell you that at some point? Against my better judgment? Am I undermining myself? I feel sick to my stomach.
I feel really sick to my stomach. I feel incredibly nauseous.
Going up the work!
Come on, run along! Do it again! Boil over me!
What's your secret?
My secret? Pack of cigarettes and 17 beers a day. Keeps the old tit-talker talking wobbly, just like I like it. It's a sweet feeling, this murmur I've developed. Kind of like going over the crest of a roller coaster. Some nights I wake up and my heart is completely stopped. I'm dead. And then I get up and dance. Show off for the neighbors. I'm dead and you're not. It's completely immature of me to show off this art of mine. But you gotta be doing something.
How many hours of media do you consume on a daily basis?
Media?
This is a modern question. A, 0 to 2 hours. B, 2 to 3 hours. C, more than 6 hours a day.
B, 2 to 5.
Okay, when was the last time you had a memory checkup? A, within the last 6 months. B, within the last 2 years. C, never. D, cannot remember.
Are you talking to me?
No,
I was talking to...
No.
No. A, within the last 6 months, and B, within...
I can't remember.
That's what I thought.
Really?
I think I don't feel like myself. That's what my mom says.
Fatigued!
Do you feel it all fatigued? Lightheaded, dizzy, shaky, twitching? Have you been experiencing muscle spasms or twitching?
Yes, in my eye and in my legs. Also in my thigh, but those are my legs.
Will you be able to help? When was the last time you took prescription drugs?
The last time?
Ah, my mistake. It's been, to say the least, it's been a long day. That's not your fault. Are you currently taking any prescription drugs?
I don't! Never have.
Okay.
It's aggressively attacking you and we're gonna have to counter it immediately and with more than just medication. The rate at which this is picking up.
Is it invasive?
Absolutely, completely. I'm sorry. Would you like for me to leave you alone?
Oh, please don't go.
Oh.
No.
Oh. You sure you don't want me to call somebody for you, a spouse or a relative?
No, please just wait here with me for a moment. What are my odds?
There's a 20% chance of survival at this stage. We don't often see people making it past the first 6 months, so.
But what about me?
I don't know.
Where are we going?
We're not going anywhere! You're talking to me?
Yes, I was talking to you.
I was gonna leave and take a rider.
Marching?
Go marching. Is that what? Walking, you go walking. We all go walking. Walking.
Is it a lefter or a right?
Straighter. Straightener.
Accelerate, go, moving!
I really don't think we're going anywhere.
Take care of myself. Take care of myself. Take care of myself.
She left me.
God damn it. She left me. And I'm not depressed. I'm catastrophically destroyed. There's a difference. I'm unrecognizable to my neighbors. No, I'm not depressed. I'm probably dying. And you're not willing to give me that. Oh, I know, you're going to send me to somebody else, and then they'll send me back to you. And then one day, not soon enough, when this runs its course, and it'll run for a while, you're actually going to tell me I am dying. And what I wonder is why you won't give me that news today. You would at least give me an impetus to do something. And you probably wouldn't have to write me all that fuzzy business. If you told me I was dying today, I'd immediately do something about it. I'd leave this place, I'd go out into the street, and I'd scream! Ah! And then I'd get into the cab and I'd say, take me to her. They'd know. Oh, Raleigh, they'd know that I was at the last, that I was at the very end of this terrible dream. When you do this, when you tell me I'm depressed, makes me sad. Sadder than I ought to be. Sadder than I previously was. Makes me think about my capacity. If I'll ever love again. Look, I'm not telling you this to get your sympathy, although I would dearly appreciate it. I simply want to hear the real news. Give me the word! I'd rather die a madman than a sad one.
is where you were before you met him.
And this is what your skin looked like.
This is what your hair looked like.
This was your body weight before you met him.
This was your density.
This was your salt intake.
This was your cholesterol level before you met him.
This was your heart before you met him.
This was your body temperature.
And this was your white blood cell count.
And this was how you used to say, it's all cool with me, before you met him.
This is how allergic to cats you were.
You were very allergic to cats before you met him.
This was your propensity for melancholy.
This was your serotonin level.
And this was how regular your bowel movements were before you met him.
This was how many milligrams of ibuprofen that would cure your hangover before you met him.
This is how many milligrams of ibuprofen that cure your hangover now.
This was the cold you contracted that turned into a flu and then pleurisy.
This is what came up with your coughs when you had pleurisy.
This is how much weight you lost with the pleurisy.
This is all the messages you left him when you had
These
pleurisy.
are the Kleenexes from the
This
pleurisy.
is the number of showers you took when
This
you
is
had
how many times you masturbated alone at night
all
with the
the movies
pleurisy.
you left unwatched
Here are
when
the
you had
soup
pleurisy.
cans from your
Here.
pleurisy.
This is your pleurisy.
I was born a lobster. Father was a mechanic, mother was a saint, and here I was, a lobster. Well, it doesn't get any easier even after. They told mother and father there were surgeries, procedures, but they, at the time, believed it best to leave me a lobster and raise me as a girl. Well, didn't do do such a good job. Midway through, around age 8, they said, okay, this ain't working, so they took the early advice and did the procedures and made me a gyro. My mother held me enough, if that's what you're thinking. But not too much. That's the only reason I think I turned out relatively normalized. All the appropriate holding. Still got lobster feet. You can't see them? Well, I won't let you see them. The last time I was with a lover, they told me they couldn't stay with me very long for fear they'd have to take care of me.
No, I said I can take care of myself. You don't have to take care of me, I promise.
I promise. I promise. And they said, nuh-uh, not with them lobster feet. And I was like, I mean, I even have a choice. So, nope. No, thank you. This ain't working. No, this ain't working.
I'm dying.
What's that?
What they took out?
It's not something I did.
No, it's not. This could have happened in any way.
Your mother gave this to you.
No.
Somebody else, a grandfather, a mother, sister, anyone.
I'm the first that I know of.
Maybe you could give it to me?
You can't catch it, silly.
What if I want to?
I love you.
I love you too.
Things are gonna be different. You know?
Can you talk about that?
I won't be able to protect you or be conscientious. I'll be present, or I'll try to be. But the water glass by the bedside at night, the pillows fluffed, the pasta al dente, I won't be able to do these things for you anymore. I'll want to, but all of a sudden, I don't think I can care about these things anymore.
Oh.
You see?
But I don't want you to die.
You can't bring that in here. Huh? You can't just bring things in from the street. It has to be clean. You have to clean it before it could have something infested in it.
Are you afraid?
Yeah, for you. Go around picking shit up.
Yeah, but I do this.
Oh. I am afraid that you are going to bring something in here that's going to kill us. Some bacteria that brushed against some feather that landed on the ground underneath whatever trash.
Trash?
You're thinking of leaving the stove on. I won't leave the stove on, but I will bring in trash and nice things from the street. Even if I don't want you to? Probably. It's what I do. It's part of what makes me unique.
Look, we'll go someplace else, someplace that we've made just for you. That's the best. That's the only way that I can make. Can you hold me?
Are you speaking metaphorically?
I don't know how to.
I'm not spiritual yet. If that's what you're asking, for me to take a selfless leap because I hurt. I think I can get there, but death will have to be much closer. To bring in a guide.
A shaman?
To believe that it's not just one thing.
It's everything.
That I'll have your love, and that your love will be more
than just you and your physical presence, and when I'm gone.
And when I'm gone, these energies will still exist. In death, the only time we'll be able to meet is in a room with a sanctuary, or if I can find you, or latch onto a homeless dog who will be brought into a home, a warm home, where a body is dying through the animal, and I'll guide them to some other dying person,
Like a hospital.
and I will hope that you'll be attached to them through another homeless dog. And when those two die, our souls will be together again.
United forever.
Yeah. I think I can believe in that.
It was because I was never molested.
What?
I think it was because I was never molested. Makes sense. I mean, we went to church all the time as kids. We were very involved. My brothers were altar boys. I lit candles. My parents did whatever parents do when you're very involved with the church as kids. Anyway, when I was like 11 or 12, I noticed things were happening. Molestation was happening everywhere. And it was all of the boys and none of the girls. It was like we were invisible. I mean, and we did things. We cut our hair into like little weird half-pixie, half-page boy cuts. We wore pants all the time. We threw rocks at small creatures. And still, nothing. I mean, to be so ignored by God-men. That kind of thing really fucks a person up. You know? Really messes a person up.
Okay. Is that why you don't like me bringing things off the street?
Yeah. Yes, I think that must be it.
You know, it's funny once you start making those connections, like, what if you were the reason I was going to get sick someday?
Not the street trash, but me.
Not you specifically, but the choice I made to be around you so very much.
Yeah, I'd really rather you didn't think that way.
Yeah, but now that I've thought it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. You just kind of made that happen. Okay. Okay, so this is happening. I don't really know if I want this to happen. Okay.
What is it?
They took mine out too!
Oh my God!
I'm dying too. Now, you won't have to, I won't have to, and neither of us has to do this alone.
You have what I have?
Yeah, I made it give it to me.
How?
I just went in there. I said, I want it. I said, I want what she has. And they screwed their eyes a little bit at first, You did it!
Oh my God, sweetheart!
I'm taking the same pills as you. The hairs on my arms are all falling out. My legs they're all useless. I can't walk. And I'm not being treated. I'm just taking the pills, like 3,000 milligrams every. I don't even know what they're for, but they're making me dizzy and nauseous. But I'm joining you.
I love you. I love you so much.
Juice, 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 juice.
Pumpkin avocado and raspberries. The magic elixir.
It's gonna be so good.
I'm gonna have a big glass. Then I'll have another.
The home we lived on was on a 100-acre plot. Big spaces, they're big, though, so we felt we needed to enclose it. 1,000 square feet as a front yard, a definitive area, a liaison to the house. And then went through the house, out the back door, the land stretched out, and beyond the back door, the other 99 acres. The front yard was misleading. It was supposed to be.
Right, like you do order the steak if you can't afford the lobster. But that's kind of different.
Yeah, that's different. Oh. So this definitive space, this is where they came. They arrived swiftly, took up in the front yard with their coarse weapons, their naked skin shirts of sweat glistening, their faces painted in war colors. It was an affront. It was fearful, and we immediately identified them for their cannibalism. They're gonna eat us, I said. They're hungry. There were dozens of them, genuflecting in quietude as if waiting for some command. More arrived in the night, in silence.
We awoke, and the formation had tightened and expanded, and it kept growing. They stayed for days, weeks. They waited, we waited, and watched. The front door remained unlocked. Why is the door not locked? I asked. They aren't entering, and if they do enter, what would a lock do? I locked the door. And immediately understood why it hadn't been locked. And so, it continued. On and on. Bra, 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 bra. And then one afternoon, the front door whistled and shuddered like an arrow had cracked the exterior. They were about to attack. I was sure. In great panic, I gathered up their attendants, took a pair of shoes, the closest I could find. They were not mine, and we ran out the back door and made for the forest behind the house, beyond the fields. After some time, it was the next day, we returned to find the house completely untouched. The warriors still motionless, their weapons blazing, but not a single move had been made. We slept hard in exhaustion for the first time since their arriving. And nothing continued to happen. Were we not worthy enough for their cannibalism? I wondered. This is what I wondered. What was the meaning of their presence if we were not to seize ours? And eventually, they retreated. One by one, in groups and family pairings, and it became evident that they were not one unit, but separate pieces of some whole. Fathers, uncles, cousins, children, sons, daughters, and they left this way, arm in arm, in pieces. They never returned, but whenever I think about it, I can still feel them outside my window. I have to tell myself, it's not real. Not anymore, at least.
Just a second. Okay. Okay. It's okay. Okay. So it's an interesting aspect to a particular paradox. We turn our attention to Zeno, who had many paradoxes. Let us recognize then that no movement can ever actually occur. Must I ask you to take a leap? There always has to be half the distance of any distance to any distance. So one cannot begin any journey because that is already half the distance of where they came from, not the beginning. And just to fill you in on everything, it is a paradox because it is stupid. But the valuable piece to me is that this allows for a positivistic, a subconscious ruled perspective of the world and our movement through it. I contend then, that there's only one true measure of distance, and that is the movement within a life, from the first to the last. However, even that is immaterial because conception is already half the distance of some other movement, which can only be understood as such if the individual recognizes their life as a mere fragment of the duration of somethingness. Something else. Essentially, the only measure that matters is the universal. It's the clock. It's the clock that measures somethingness with nothingness. But even that, of course, can't exist without the half prior to the change from nothingness to somethingness, something else. To me, the man who allows his mind and his spirit to acquiesce to this understanding moves through the world selflessly and stresslessly and filled with the joy that can only come from being at peace with the chaos of reality.
That doesn't help me.
I didn't get it, did I?
All of that, none of that helps me.
God damn it!
I think you're just trying to kiss me.
No.
All this for a kiss. It's a little desperate.
No, I'm not trying. Not that I wouldn't want to, but that's not. I'm just trying.
That's what I thought.
What?
If you just done it, just kissed me without asking,
Oh my God.
we wouldn't have been talking right now.
I really wish.
What?
Don't make me say it.
It's okay. Can definitely say it.
Come
on.
I always wanted you. Always wanted you.
Oh. That's sweet. Man, that's real sweet.
Yeah? Okay. No. What I want to say is that I really wish I had another life after this one, so that I could have all the things I love in this life again in the next.
Totally.
What?
Sorry.
Sorry?
Yeah. Sorry, but you're kind of setting yourself up to be a victim. She swallowed the horse to catch the cow. And she swallowed the cow to catch the dog. She swallowed the dog to catch the cat, to catch the mice that she swallowed to catch the spider. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. She ate the fly. I don't know why she ate the fly. Well, I guess she'll die.
You can meditate for 100 years. You can your way through your conscious daily acts. And after 100 years of peace, after 100 years of meditation, you can awake and immediately have a nervous breakdown. And at the pits.
That's the way it is. And now, here I am. I'm going to lay my hands on you. Okay.
Okay.
She says she loves you very much.
Oh. I love you too. What?
She says she wishes she could have spent more time with you.
What's he saying?
Something about a boat ride?
He always wanted to steer a boat. And now?
I think those are just dying sounds.
Oh, good. I can't breathe it.
to stop hurting yourself. Don't know. Is that what I'm doing? I'll try and get better if I can. Thank you. It doesn't come out very often, but to get better, to treat myself better, I have to say thank you. So, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, of course. I also have to say thank you to me. So thanks. I'm not going to be able to reach you to bridge as much as I would love. As much as I want to love you, that's a different story, I guess. Last summer I drove up the coast of California. I'd never been to California. I drove up through Highway 1 and Big Sur, the pines and the ocean. I didn't think I would ever recover from all that I had lost. The earrings, the tooth cap, the letters, the brisket. It wasn't long. It wasn't like I was there very long. I was just there for a short time, like a few hours. But it was enough to recover for a short period. Not to resolve, just to recover. That was nice. That was relaxing. Just sitting in the back seat of the car, not watching, just sort of letting my eyes open and fall, and kind of sort of watching the mist come in from the ocean and roll over the highway and curl back down to the water. That was great. That was really great. I really can't express how great that was. Fleeting and nice. Really, really nice. Just to recover a bit so that I could be here.